about that. My internet flipped off for a second.
Yeah, that's what we figured with the stream going down and you just dropping.
You ruined everything, Bill.
Oh man.
Everything's ruined. Got to scrap the whole. You missed the whole 10 seconds. Got to scrap the whole playthrough.
Yeah, that's.
Got to start fresh.
What is this egg?
Oh man.
I
don't understand what pest it means. Can. What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, it must have reloaded as the wrong thing. Gotcha. It decided to
search the Western Lumberlands. Okay, that's all it says. It doesn't say what part of it.
There we go.
I wonder if it has
now
to
I
be
have
in
the
that
correct
spot that you get through from the Grand Dunes.
Gotcha. Now I have the correct chat.
Yeah,
It somehow managed to load me up on the main chat.
Yeah, because your button was gone. So.
Well, no, it reloaded my button, and so it was on the correct stream, but it didn't have the right chat.
Huh.
So I then had to actually manually refresh, and then it worked. Very weird.
Hooray.
Well, no, it reloaded my button, and so it was on the correct stream.
Beating people with sticks again.
So I then had to actually manually... So while I was gone, did I miss by
No,
now what the
had
special thing was?
Had a nice solid dump. That's about it.
Okay.
Good bowel movement, highlight of the day. And who says
Sometimes it's a really solid bowel movement. It's all you need for a good day. Mister who had kept practicing on a busted knee went to the hospital.
Okay, I'm thinking I need to go to that one spot that's through the desert in order to get this. I've searched everywhere.
What are you looking for?
It's a quest to find this egg for a guy. And
I gotta
it
progress.
says
more
that
to the
after you get it,
storyline.
you can't zoom or jump or run or swing your weapon, or otherwise you'll drop it and break it. But I can't find the fucking egg anywhere. They say the Western,
It's probably that. Do you have a person in your party who can cast whoosh who isn't the main character?
Whoosh.
Yeah.
So why?
Because there's that area in the desert which had the tornado blocking it.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been through that area yet, but there is the, no, they said the Lumberlands, not in the...
Oh,
desert.
Lumberlands, okay.
But I'm thinking it's that area of the Lumberlands that you have to get from the desert.
Possibly.
But Enoch and Cash. So.
Oh, Lumberlands.
Oh, Mitsuru isn't even around tonight. It's your own fault, Junpei. You should have fucking sat down and looked over stuff at least. I mean, come on, my name is Bulkhead, and I did better than all of you.
You're not Bulkhead, you are Slab.
Bulkhead Chan.
Bulkhead Pan.
Something. Slab.
Slab Oni-chan.
Actually, when I think about it, it can't be this way because I can't get back without jumping.
Unless you have a person who can break through the walls to go further into... back through, if you see what I'm saying. Unless you have a person who can break through the walls to go... Wait, where the hell are we?
But yeah, after you complete the forest area, it unlocks this
No, this is
monster
Persona
bounty.
3. Squirrel just showed up.
Yeah, Persona 3.
And yeah, I had killed enough monsters so far to get 23 mini medals from it.
That's not in here yet. There's later on. There's a social link in the club that you can do.
I will have to do so much grinding to catch up with Fowl.
Yeah, I had killed enough monsters so far to get 23 mini medals. I'm not really getting much beyond 20, so.
Yeah.
What is this guy? Knight Aberrant.
I will have to do so much grinding to catch up with Fowl.
Grab any treasures in the area before I take him on. I'm not really getting much beyond.
We can get our courage level 2. We'll just be a bit above a blank slate of wood.
Grab any
We have
treasures.
no courage up. I think drinking all that crap would help.
There is a zoomstone here, so. There is a zoomstone here, so.
Well, I'm feeling great. Let's study and go to sleep. Then I get tired because I get stuck on a question like an infant. What are we even studying specifically? Just random things to up our academics?
Yeah.
Bit of this, bit of that. Okay, I'm smart now. And as I said, bouncing between this, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5, which I'm just going to be burned out by the end of it.
Okay.
Just going to be like, be seeing the damn cards in my sleep.
Sup, dude? Sup, dude? God damn it, Junpei!
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't get Yukari social link until your charm is like maxed out. Or at least at rank 4, I think.
Damn it, Junpei.
Then she'll give you the time of day.
As I said, Shade, just run Tor or something similar and you should be fine. As I said, Shade, just run Tor or something similar and you should be fine. Alternatively, go with Spiffy's idea and just access all the porn constantly until they get fed up of it with it. Alternatively, go with Spiffy's idea and just access all the porn.
Man, everyone's obsessed with getting laid.
Get fed up with it.
His secret plan to ask someone out. Oh, ask out a teacher. Yeah, that sounds smart.
Eh?
It's got it bad.
You actually can do that in Persona 5. You can date your homeroom teacher
Okay.
after you meet her accidentally as part of a maid thing.
Oh,
Where she-
that thing. Wait, I've heard of this, but I have no idea what the details are. Is it like she's working as a maid cafe
She
thing?
moonlights as a maid, and like one of your friends, basically as part of the story, have you call this new maid service, and like
Oh, literal
she-
housekeeping maid thing.
Well, that and all the other services.
I see. Mm-hmm.
But then, like, yeah, then they both your friends chicken out, and you're still there, and the maid shows up, and it turns out to be your teacher.
Great.
And you're just like, yes.
Well, given what she looks like, that's would be my reaction. She's like, yes.
Okay,
But,
so it didn't work on that one.
Yeah, but then later on in the school, you like have like this other teacher who's hounding her about where she goes right after school because she always leaves early.
Oh no, the teacher doesn't stay around?
And you basically make up a story to back her up in that you're just helping you after school.
I have no idea what this thing is that they're monitoring, so yeah, just do a ping command to Pornhub, that'll do it. Maybe? I don't know what their thing does. I have no idea what...
But then your teacher gives you her personal number and has, if you call the maid service to specifically request her.
Maybe? I don't know what their thing...
And then social link stuff happens and she comes to your house to clean it. And in return for your silence, you can actually skip class and gives you more time to do things.
But you should stay in class because you gotta learn all the academics.
Eh. Academics stuff. What's actually interesting is that you have like nothing to do in school in Persona 5. Like you don't join any clubs or anything, like you're just there. Especially compared to Persona 4 where like you do a lot of stuff in the school. Yeah, everyone's healthy. We have that triangular sword for Elizabeth.
Do we? What is the...
A fencing epee?
Ah, I see. Epee, I believe. It is an actual thing.
Yeah, but it's not really triangle.
Oh, Elizabeth doesn't know
the
anything.
blade is triangular now that I think about it.
Well, it does go off to a kind of a
Epee, I believe.
sharp taper, but yeah, but it's not really triangle.
And then Mitsuru is all French. Well, only in the English version. Sure, she used like French phrases and stuff.
It does go off to a
But in the Japanese version, she speaks like an occasional English phrases, so they had to change it to something else.
Well, epee is just the term for it in general.
Well, no, I'm just talking like a localization thing in general.
Oh, hold on, I think I have an image of this. Yeah, the epee blade is actually triangular. Well, epee is just the term for it in general. Here, I got an image of the 3 types of these things and what their blades look like. I think I have an image of this. Yeah, the epee blade is actually triangular. The foil is square. Here, I got an image of the 3 types of these things and what their blades look like. Oh, we never did the Jack... Oh, we didn't create a Jack Frost with Dia.
Yeah, I don't like get anything fancy for that.
Well, yeah, but you might as well do it if you can.
I ain't messing around with all that crazy fusion stuff to try and get to learn a healing spell.
Oh, we never did... Oh, we didn't create a Jack Frost.
There's all that selecting and deselecting and grinding other personas to get certain skills. And I don't like doing all that. It's a lot easier in Persona 4 Golden where you can just freaking... What do you want to inherit? Here, pick from the skills. Let's see, let's get that courage up. Oh shit, I want to go to Tartarus. Oh well. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, you got my package. An all-purpose apron. And 2 diet food. It's a specially chemical processed diet food. Made from like, I don't know, diet ingredients.
It's no Diet Coke made from 100% real diet.
And 100% real Coke.
Okay.
Like how there was like nothing that went on today. It just went from early morning to after school.
100% real diet. Seriously, where the fuck is this egg supposed to be?
You will give me an egg.
I have looked everywhere for it. Except for where it is, obviously, but
Which one is it called?
the quest is called. Except for where it is, Exercise Caution. Sounds like a quest right up your alley.
Which one is it called?
Quest
This freaking guy is on a manhunt for someone who left a cigarette butt in the toilet.
Exercise Caution.
It's apparently supposed to
Yes.
be at B5, I think. Possibly.
Oh, that
Sound
doesn't do
argument.
me any good. I'm not playing freaking
Well,
Battleship.
I
here.
believe if you look at the map in like the start from the start button, I
Ow.
believe it has a thing on it.
But I'm not playing freaking Battleship.
I believe if you look at the map in like the start
So-
button, I believe it has
What was that again?
I believe it's B5.
B5.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay,
it
so
is.
that's the end with the chest. I've been there. So my button does not seem to want to work now. Yay.
This guy takes the whole student council thing way too
I have
seriously.
noticed that when you alt tab out of it, sometimes the buttons stop working, so you then have to alt tab out and then back in again.
Yeah, I had to do that twice.
Yeah.
Because, yay.
I have noticed that when you alt tab out of it. I think it's because tab is like one of the keyboard input buttons, and so it's like getting stuck thinking tab is being hit, and then it doesn't do something else. I don't know.
Tab the one that switches between characters.
What? Yeah, tab's the character switch.
Okay, that makes sense because it's a character switch button that is not.
Yeah. That is the one which usually seems to stop working for me. Although I have had the A button stop working, and I'm not sure why that one.
So our student council friend is just going around randomly accusing people of doing a thing.
Yep, that's how you find out who did the thing.
Oh, you know, I looked right down here, and there was nothing. Now I noticed that the thing only appears when you get within a certain distance.
Ah.
That's why I didn't find it.
Okay.
Oh, you know, I looked right down here. Okay, time to get back to the item counter quest with how, or item quest, the quest counter thing with the item counter.
Yep.
Which means just walk. And fortunately, almost all these enemies will ignore me. Really got to watch out for the hammer guys, though. They'll still chase me down and try to hit me. Jerks.
It's kind of funny how they comment on the persona and the stuff the persona learns.
Well, yeah.
When in Persona 4, that never comes up at all.
Proton John reference, what?
What Proton John reference is this?
Yes, this game is clearly referencing somebody who did
Well, it
not
might be
do
the
anything significant before it existed.
It could be the fencing thing, so I'm not sure. As in, you might think that we were referencing Proton John.
Yes, this game is clearly referencing somebody. Yes, this thing that was invented in medieval times is clearly only referencing him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how the internet works, right?
Yeah.
No, it's beat up a boss. No, it's a Resident Evil 5 reference. That's what Wesker says when he wants an egg.
No, Squirrel, we never fucking heard of Proton John.
I have heard of him.
Well, I watch him, but it's just...
Well,
That's a Resident Evil 5 reference, what I was going for. That's what
in
Wesker
other words, Proton
shouts.
John reference.
Wait, when does he shout you will give me an egg?
Is there any...
When you request an egg from your partner.
What?
Well,
Yes.
When does this happen in Resident Evil 5?
You can do it during, I think, like, the Mercenaries thing.
Oh, the Mercenaries! Okay. Because the only time I recall having Wesker was the
I
boss
never
fight.
played much of the Mercenaries bit.
Huh?
Yeah, I never really did Mercenary, so I didn't realize.
That's like the main thing I did after beating the game.
Oh, Mercenary. Okay.
I thought it was fun.
That's the only thing I recall.
Yeah, he goes like, "You will give me an egg."
Eh. Yeah, I never.
And DC Douglas, the voice of Wester, pointed out like that's one certain line that the voice director specifically wanted in the game, as for his amusement.
I can understand that. What the hell is that?
A thing.
Ah. So can we actually win?
Its Arcana is the Empress.
I hope so.
Guardian, so it'll be a difficult fight.
I can understand that.
With Pyro Jack and Jack Frost power, you're able to use Jack Brothers, which would do nothing to a boss.
What does it do?
It has that chance of knocking everyone down.
To analyze the enemy.
What?
Like,
Does it,
like you. What?
does it not do...
I don't think it works on bosses.
What do I mean? Does it do damage otherwise?
No, it just knocks them down.
Ah.
Helpful analysis.
God damn it. Twitch. Okay, there we go. Right as I was about to refresh the video, it decided to start working again. Such analysis.
Great, it knows a medium strength multi-target. That's great.
You will give me something, random girl. What's 260s?
Oh, Akiko got critical.
Girls. The flapper girls, that was like 30s.
It doesn't seem to do that much damage, though, with its thing, so... For a boss. So it doesn't seem to be too bad.
Yeah, but Junpei's weak to wind.
Yeah, but even Junpei didn't get killed, even though it did
I think he
that thing.
Well, he
last-
dodged.
Oh, I see. I didn't actually notice that he did that.
Yeah, he's got hit now and got his shit kicked in.
But he didn't die.
Alright, you desert mannequins, give me your whatever thing I need.
Yes, keep doing the poison mist, because that's a lot less painful than your actual thing.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Yep. Alright, now hit the one who resists wind.
Yeah, do that. Please, please do the least useful things. That was a very well-timed thing to protect everyone.
Yep.
Although this is also a very good time to, if you still have it, use the...
No, I don't have cadenza.
Damn it, you really should.
Be aware that Akihiko is severely injured.
Our defense is up and I lowered its accuracy. It's not going to do much in the end. Why are people just not using any elements? You know something I don't? Try fire. Gotta get to attack, actually.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Damn it, you're going for the guy who's weak to win. No, that's wrong.
Fire just seems to be okay.
Ooh, finally. Forever for a wanted G-Slime to show up.
Ah, damn it.
In there.
'Cause apparently there is an achievement to get every single wanted variant. Because of course there is.
Is there a way to see which ones you've gotten?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Go to your battle record
Ah.
and monsters.
God damn it, stop knocking him down.
And it'll tell you which marked versions you've gotten and which ones you haven't.
Hang in there.
Once you pay alive, only get the XP.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it can heal itself.
God damn it, stop knocking him down.
Oh, now he starts to use lightning. Is it gonna do anything? No. But I say, if it was weak to lightning this whole time, Akiko.
Sad thing is, there's apparently wanted versions of the
Defeated.
strong monsters too.
I couldn't finish it off.
Which I don't even want to imagine how strong the wanted boss trolls go.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
That should hopefully kill it. Yay, we killed it.
Not bad, huh?
Damn it, the wanted boss trolls go.
Because I had Orpheus, but I didn't have the other persona that makes him let us use cadenza.
So
You'll
much
get
for
that real
us
quick.
not being able to win.
Huh?
Well, I think whatever her name was said that you can't win.
No?
I could have sworn she said you can't succeed or something like that.
But I didn't. Oh, you don't even have to use Jack Brothers. You just gotta be able to, and it counts.
I guess that makes sense.
Perform justice. You will need a regular angel and a higher class of angel, which is Archangel. Which I don't think I can make yet.
I guess that makes sense. That doesn't seem too hard.
Well, no, it's like I can't make Archangel yet.
Double check.
Ugh.
Mannequins in the Grand Dune.
Let's save after this. Right?
Oh. Okay, you have to use summons to defeat them before they drop. Okay. Reading quest thoroughly.
Yeah, that usually helps.
Nah, I ain't gotta read anything. Just rush through it, and everything works out.
There we go.
Yeah, that usually helps.
Well, I killed like a few hundred of them, so I was thinking something must be up here.
Oh, yeah, another Mega Elixir,
Nice.
which I will not be using until like the end of the
Right
game.
when I need it, Grand Dune's
Well, that's
Oasis.
the
and
best
now
time to save
I
them.
need an ethereal stone from there.
I can chill with Jack Brothers, I guess.
Let's see it at least.
Can you use the...
Yeah, that's it. It's not very useful.
What?
They do bad stand-up and it makes everything fall down.
That-
Sometimes.
The attack.
Sure thing.
This thing won't give up. Akihiko has defeated an enemy. Do it again.
That's like a should have one fusion spell. It's just called Armageddon,
Heh.
which does 9,999 damage to everything.
So that's useful.
But it takes all of your SP.
Even so.
It's like, alright, fuck it, nuke it.
Does it specifically consume all of it?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
does it, let me
specifically-
rephrase what I mean. Does it specifically consume all of it, or does it have to consume a minimum of X amount?
It takes all fusion spells are percentage SP based. So like it takes 100% of your SP at all times.
Or rather, let me
Regardless.
let me rephrase what I mean.
No, you can have whatever minimum amount of SP you currently have. It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's what I was attempting to work out.
Yeah, it just takes 100% of it regardless of what you have.
So this means that essentially, if you burn through all of the rest of your SP, you can then just spam that once for every single SP recovery item you've got.
No, it takes 100%. You have to have.
Okay, oh, that's what I was asking about minimum.
Oh. Yeah,
When
no,
I said minimum, do you have to have full
like
SP
Jack
to
Brothers
do
is
it?
also percentage based. It says 27, so
Right, I got it.
yeah. So like Armageddon would say like all of it.
Okay, well, that's what I was asking about.
Much like how physical attacks are like percentage HP based.
I'm going to assume there's no physical attack that is 100% of your HP.
Yeah. Well,
In this game.
technically, yes. In this game, technically,
How? How would you be able to make that work?
you'll see
4 enemies remain. Stay cautious.
at the end of the game. Or well, not in the game, but it's a thing that exists that you can use if you want. Okay, I'm wasting time.
Now I need to figure out how to get an ethereal stone.
Me too. Good night, squirrel.
Can you use... You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Good job.
The enemy is vulnerable.
Oh, I could just buy some with mini metals.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
So how far are you in the story?
Right now.
Just got to the end of the
Not
forest
you,
section.
Fowl.
Here's a chance. Let's get
Yeah.
him. Get back here.
I just went through the forest section, so
Okay, so I'll make sure to
not,
do
not
that.
too far ahead.
So I'll make sure to at least do that much.
I
And
haven't-
then do some grinding.
I was about to say, Bill, we're
Basically,
still
once you
early
get
on.
Maya on your team, you're caught up to me.
Who?
Maya,
Okay, Maya.
dancer from the last game.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Be careful. There are 4 enemies.
Yeah, Mina and Maya are pretty.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
All I remember was that you could get just insane freaking combos with her fan abilities.
Which is probably helpful for a particular achievement.
Good job.
Iori has defeated an enemy.
Their characters seem to be behaving more intelligently with regards to how they're fighting the enemy.
Only one left.
It sometimes seems like that.
I wonder if the way it works is the more you fought the same enemy type, the more effective your AIs become against it.
Well, generally, if you do an analysis, they will go for the weakness. Generally.
Well, but what I mean is, if you've also just hit that weakness yourself, will they also target it?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember what game it. I think it was actually Final Fantasy 13 that had that system where the AI would try different things until they discovered the weaknesses and resistances.
That
Then
probably was
just
probably something like
bang.
13 or
I'll
something.
attempt to
Yeah, I think 13 did that.
13 that did that. I was just thinking, you know, if you're gonna have AI, have it do things like that. Common sense.
Oh, hey, you've got a thing which will hit everything with fire. I think.
Yep.
See, you're totally getting area of effect attacks. What the is that? Is that a stingray?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, okay. This is a quest that actually has you go to the battlefield.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
Oh well, you instantly killed the treasure hand.
Oh.
Yep, and it dropped. Left us a coin. Okay, we're actually almost to the barricade.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like, Mitsuru will always say there's a few more enemies around here than usual. Goddamn, there's gold ones everywhere and I can't catch them.
Aw.
They're a lot better in Persona 4, but they're harder to kill. Because in Persona 4, they give you a shit ton of experience and money.
So they're metal slimes,
Three
essentially.
enemies present.
Yeah, basically. But they usually are only weak to one, like...
15 or more
They
monsters with a
usually resist everything besides one thing, and you gotta figure
I
that
think I
out.
know exactly how I'm going to do that.
What do you have to do?
Defeat 15 or more monsters with a single coup de grace.
Well, it's not that hard. Just find 15 or more monsters and coup de grace.
Thanks for describing exactly what the quest told me to do.
What is that black hole-looking thing?
That's the thing
You
that
have a
appears.
quest.
You know,
Go buy a jug of milk. Well, that's not
you know, like
hard.
the card that appears?
Yeah, the card.
That's, if you choose a double up, there's a chance that blank cards appear and that causes you to lose everything you've gotten.
Ah.
Two
I see.
enemies detected. The enemy's weak.
This is why save states are nice.
On an actual console. Running the actual game.
Two en-
Wait,
That's I'm
what?
saying. Some things are nicer when you
Yeah.
aren't on the actual console.
Yeah.
Wait, what is? What are you talking about?
down.
He's saying
the
that
ability
save
to have
states would
save
allow you to
come in
avoid
handy.
the problem with that.
Oh.
Only one match.
You have bullshit like that.
Well, you just gotta get good at following the cards.
Yes, please keep using wind on
A complete
her.
victory.
Please keep hitting Yukari with wind. Also,
Yeah,
have you
she's
got-
close to the... Hmm?
I was saying, have you gotten any useful weapons?
No, not really.
Yes, please.
I usually just choose that as something else just to sell it. Yep, barricade. Now with bone things.
You should have the document there, right?
Yeah, it's always there. At barricades.
Okay, perfect.
It's incredibly obvious. I used to like knowing we got as far as we could.
Yeah.
Another one, nah, it's getting a little too late for that. I was thinking maybe stretch it all the way up until the next
That's
boss
how
fight,
that
but I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay.
Another 12 days might be pushing it a bit much.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on what you do for those 12 days, really.
I mean, honestly, it's taking long, like a half hour, but like, still.
Oh, it's only a half hour, you might as well go for it. It is a weekend, after all. It'll be one less half-hour stream that we have to do the next time.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Slime was the one. No, it isn't Slime. I'm trying to figure out which one I saw that looked like a cigarette. It'll be one less half-hour stream that we have to do the next time. I think Slime was the one. No,
I'm confusing you.
I'm trying to figure out which one I saw that looked like a cigarette. So which one are you going to be
There we go.
trying to get?
Here we go. Archangel.
Ah.
It's like Angel, but bigger, with actual clothes. And a dude. Still have Angel? Yeah. So I can do that fusion spell if I so want.
So what does Justice do?
Oh, the Justice Arcana?
No, I meant the spell.
There's no spell called Justice.
I thought they said that was the fusion spell.
Oh, right. I tend to not use them, so I tend to forget.
Right, so...
I perform Justice, I'm not sure what it does. I think it's a light instant kill thing, maybe.
Oh, well, that would be great on the Hulk Hogans. And they give a lot of XP, so if you can kill the Hulk Hogans quickly... Hulkamania
Remember,
running
kill all the
wild!
Hulk Hogan. Kill all the Hulk Hogan's kids with light.
Yeah, shine for... That's what'll ultimately kill Hogan, is he'll just get a flashlight shone on him. Hulkamania running wild.
As I say, I might need to do some grinding for the boss, but the boss that's coming up is pretty easy.
That's what'll ultimately
Because you always will know what it's weak to.
Is it color coded?
Well, no, just that's when you get the new mission control, and
Ah.
she's like actually good at her job.
Someone who's actually competent instead of somebody who can
Yeah,
barely
learns a
manage
lot. She starts learning like support skills that help you and stuff.
Oh, that's useful. So is that also when you get Mitsuru as an actual character?
Yeah, as a party member.
Okay, that's useful.
She's like, well, she's better at this than I am. I'm gonna fight now.
So will we be replacing anybody with her?
But you've surprised her.
Junpei probably.
Gotta make sure to grind up Junpei on the side for the end game. So I remember you mentioned.
I'm gonna mix it around. I'm not gonna just replace him forever. It's
Oh,
just
okay, that's fine then.
Here's our chance.
primarily like Junpei is gonna be replaced because he's just not that useful right now.
Fair enough.
And Mitsuru is, more useful.
Complete victory. Great job.
Not quite squeezing at a level.
Ooh, a level 3 weapon.
That's about the same as the stuff we have equipped now.
Really?
Yeah.
My skills have improved.
I'm surprised because I only saw 2 levels of weapon in the store, unless there was like another level that he wasn't holding anymore.
3 and.
No, it's all there.
Huh. So
Oh,
that,
Zeo skills. Yeah, we're starting to easily deal with most of the things here now.
yeah. Especially because we know what all of them are weak to now.
Yeah, that helps. I will say the whole weakness system is way more punishing in Shinigami Tensei Nocturne and Digital Devil Saga because how the turn system works.
How so?
Because in that game, you get one turn for each party member you have, like they appear as like icons on the screen. And whenever you hit a weakness or do a critical hit, it counts as only using a half turn, so it starts blinking, and you can use it again. The thing is, if you hit something that also applies to the enemy, and they get more turns that way. But if you hit something that someone's resistant to, then you lose a turn to use. Or if you hit something that they reflect, absorb, or just nullify, you lose all of your turns and your turn immediately ends.
Huh. That sounds
So
really
you
bullshit.
No, it just requires you to be careful.
Well, are you always able to know what they are resistant to?
There are skills that let you do that, yes.
Okay, so as long as it's possible to to determine that first, then it's not too bad.
Yeah. There's an analyze skill you can use that gives you an analysis.
Okay, good. Then that's
Or
fine
just
then.
play the guessing game or use common sense depending on what it looks like.
Still, as long as there's a way to be able to know without having to actually try everything on them.
Yeah, no, there's analysis skills and all that you can use to like check.
Okay, then that's fine then.
And then you can get Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Without having to actually...
As it says on the box.
As a summon?
Yeah, he's actually a recruitable party member.
So do you just put him into your demon ball?
Has defeated an enemy.
Well, he's just there. You can't fuse him with anything though. He's just like always there.
Dante from Devil May Cry.
He's always there though, taking up a slot though. You can't get rid of him once you get him.
Ah.
I think he had like 12 slots by the end of the game, so like,
No,
it
it's
doesn't
not too bad
matter.
then.
Okay, looks like
You're gonna be using like 3 main
concentration
demons
right
anyway.
here.
That's what I was
Let's go
doing.
ahead and-
Of course, I got pissed. I got the bad ending, and I didn't get to fight the final boss.
You gotta go through it again and get the good ending.
Well, there's multiple endings. None of them are really good.
Well, whichever ending lets you fight the final boss.
Well, it's all of them besides the one I got.
Of course it is.
Because at some point, there's like
There we go. Okay.
3 different things you can align with. And that's basically like the whole law, neutral, chaos thing Shinigami Tensei animes always have. And I'd always like to go for the neutral route, which you reject like all 3. Because the whole plot of the game is that the world ends and gets turned inside out.
World ends. Everybody move along.
And then a giant disco ball in the sky appears with the power to make a new world. And then someone who has a strong enough like reason to make a new world can like basically use his power to make it. So you can choose to side with the three main ones. I chose to ignore them all and go for the neutral route, which makes the world go back to the way it was.
Okay.
But apparently two certain questions that are asked at some point, I didn't know this. If you answer them a certain way, you get an ending where the world stays in its inside-out state.
Huh.
And that's the bad ending, that's like the neutral demon ending. Where basically a giant disco ball tells you fuck off and just leaves.
Huh.
So yeah, I got that ending without even realizing it.
Wow, that's kind of dumb.
I mean, I suppose in hindsight it was kind of obvious. It's like, are you strong? Yes or no? Are you certain of what you want to do? Yes or no? I almost answered no by accident at some point. Because like looking at the part where it is, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of on me.
Fair enough then.
But I mean, I was all ready for. I even had like 666. I had like 3-6 health. Like I was ready for that demon stuff. And then there's also the true demon ending, which requires you to go through this insanely tough, like, optional dungeon, where basically Lucifer tests your worth. That's to be his new demon general. He also has to fight a series of like extremely difficult side bosses to get through the dungeon.
Heal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay, they're stupid. They're pretty much fine. Junpei's the only one who's kind of down.
Oh yeah, Junpei does have way more health than everyone else.
But yeah, you can go through this insanely tough side dungeon, and when we get to the very end, you're locked into the true demon ending, where basically your option is to destroy the world and then go kill God. Typical Shin Megami Tensei stuff.
Okay.
But I could, in theory, gone for that one because I recruited Dante, and to do that, you have to get so deep into that optional dungeon, you might as well go for the true demon ending. So I could have done that and fought the final boss. And then you gotta fight Lucifer after him, who is insanely tough.
So wait, Lucifer tests your worth to be his new general, and then you kill him anyway?
No, you don't kill him. He then like wants to give you one final test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta be able to beat him.
So then, but if you can beat him, why not just kill him and then take over all the demons instead of being just his general?
Well, you lead all the demons to go kill God. That's when the game ends, after you destroy everything.
Oh, okay.
He's like, alright, go on. Go kill that fucker.
Beat him, why not just kill him and then take over all the demons?
Make God your bitch.
Oh, you learned Sonic Punch. Handy.
Because he hit you with his hand.
Yep.
But no, Lucifer in that game has an annoying skill that lets him absorb 75% of all attack damage. So no matter what, you'll do 1/4 of the damage normally would be. Unless you get a passive skill called Pierce, which lets you go right through that. That's its only use, is against the Lucifer fight.
There's no other thing which has a barrier for which that's useful on?
Nope.
Wow.
You have to know this ahead of time, too. And you get Dante so deep into that route, and he doesn't have Pierce, and you can't give him Pierce in any way.
There's no other thing.
So he's basically useless against Lucifer. And you have to like do a bunch of fusion shenanigans to even get demons with it that you can fuse.
I'm reminded of speaking of annoying damage-reducing fields, I'm reminded of the final bosses in several of the Super Robot Wars games, which have fields that cut all damage dealt to them in half. Which is, of course, great, and isn't annoying at all. Fortunately, it's a little bit easier to be able to counter them if you know what you need to do. Because it actually consumes energy of the boss in those games.
You exploit
So,
the enemy's
if you
weakness.
drain all of his power, then he can no longer cut the damage in half, and then you can kill it much more easily. And since it consumes energy every single time you hit it, you can pretty quickly rack up enough hits to chew up all of the energy. It's still annoying as fuck, though.
Yeah, it looks like the whole Lucifer thing, all it really does is make the fight longer, not really any harder. Because you're going to be decked out in so many things anyway already, so with skills and stuff.
I suppose that's true.
It's just a high enough level, you're just making the fight longer this way. Like, you'll still make it, it's just... Like, why waste that damn time?
So is the double up thing triggered by picking a specific card, or is it just random that it will happen when you pick whatever card that time?
As far as I'm aware, it's just random. I never noticed any correlation of what I picked and what caused it to happen.
I suppose that makes sense then.
Attack again.
It's a random chance thing for you. Not really matters all that much.
Oh no, I know that.
A wisely chosen attack. Three remain.
Well, let me just get one more level. All I want, game.
Should be fairly close.
Yeah. Let me check.
You gotta look for the Hogans, because those have all the XP.
I don't know, like 900 away.
Well, the Hogans were giving you like 100 some odd XP each.
Can't find the Hogans.
They were the purple enemies.
I know, I'm looking around and I don't see them anymore.
Come on, brother! Where are you?
Like, I don't really need it, it's just, I don't like it. Oh, screw it, I'm gonna get to the boss, because I can get to the full moon fairly quickly.
Yeah, makes sense. You seem to be decently well set
A
now.
wisely chosen attack.
Yeah, I'm nuking everything in the area I'm in. Yeah, it seems
Yes.
like,
Vulnerable.
well, I can't talk when it's late at night.
It's fine.
You
I know what you
exploited
mean.
the enemy's weakness.
Good job.
It's the typical thing of if you're able to easily handle all the enemies in the current area, you are probably okay for the boss.
Get him.
Yes. It also helps, yeah, the boss itself is fairly easy regardless.
You have the potential to grow.
Let's just get out of here
It's the typical thing.
before we get tired.
I guess the one thing which strikes me as being a bit problematic in these games, it seems like you could wind up in a state of unwinnableness.
You could in theory, but you'd really have to fuck up to do that. Like, you just like don't do anything, like any kind of grinding whatsoever. That's on you.
Yeah, but it seems like like they probably should try and prevent it from happening.
I mean, there is. That's why they give you such a long stretch between boss fights.
Oh, good. You remember the super powerful orbs that you could get from the metal shop in the first game?
Vaguely,
The
yeah.
armor ones? Yeah, I seem to remember that you can only get one of each. Looks like they dropped that bit.
I think there was like one of them you could only get one of it, but then other ones you didn't have that limit.
Like the best one you can only get one of.
I think that was what, yeah. Vaguely, yeah.
Dude, can you take it with your head, not your penis?
He is thinking with his head.
Different
Do ho
kind.
ho.
The basics of magic in this class.
Wait, what?
This creepy motherfucker's teaching a class.
Do ho ho. A recent proposal? What?
Oh my god.
What the what the fuck is this? You should look at this one, Val, because this is some weird shit.
Sorry, yeah.
You missed the teacher attempting to teach the class about magic. What the
I ran out of patience for that, screw it.
You should
Like, this goes for way too long, and I don't care.
When
You actually
come
go
up
back.
with the test, you gotta read it all.
That's why the internet exists. I don't know the answer to the test.
So which of the creepy as fuck people in your school
Good, I
are
got
you going to?
More party power.
When you come up with the test, you gotta read it all.
Huh?
I was just
What'd you
wondering,
say?
which of the creepiest fuck people in your class are you going to spend time with?
Oh. Mr. Hot for Teacher. Oh yeah, now we can make friends with a fat guy
Okay,
at night.
that sounds weird. Did it say he? Oh, right. He majors in the sense of he likes eating those. Wild
Yep.
duck burger.
Yeah, you want some duck burger? I had duck.
Is it hard duck?
Welcome.
Hard luck,
I
Tuck.
don't know, I've never eaten duck.
Wild duck burger.
Tuck is delicious.
I guess we go a whole lot faster. I just had that fast travel option later games have. I don't feel like meeting the fat kid.
What are you talking about, Keba? That description of magic is not useful. We learned everything that magic guy was telling us long before. What are you talking about, Keba?
Yeah, let's test drugs.
That description of magic is not useful.
We were stuck on our worst subject, we're very tired, now we're gonna be tired all day tomorrow.
Oh well. Long before.
We're just like a child who just gets upset.
Nope, gotta get. I'm stuck. Gotta spend the next 47 hours not getting any sleep.
Oh, we got sick!
We went all the way to getting sick immediately.
Yes!
Oh man, I was up all night still thinking about that same fucking problem again, guys. 7 hours not getting any sleep.
Made myself sick.
Well, actually, I said your cold worsened because you were sick, so maybe you were already sick.
No, my condition was good. There was no indication of anything. You just went from straight from good to sick because you got stuck on a problem. I don't care.
I assume the bullying thing is some sort of foreshadowing.
Piss off, creepy teacher. I want to sleep in your class.
No. I vaguely want to kind of read what his silliness is.
I don't. I waste time. Time we don't have. Also, it completely cured our sickness.
You still should have stayed awake just so that you could get that sweet academics up.
We have all the way until November to get Mr. O's attention. That's the only thing your academics is used for. Well, and your exam scores.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is we need to get exam scores, because the exam scores increases our charm. And when we get questions right in class, we get higher... We get higher charm, too.
Hey, bitchy teenagers. Yay!
So, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone.
And when we get questions right in class, we get higher...
She freaked out and started crying.
This brunette must be important in some way, because she has a
You should
photo
have
and
seen
everything.
the look on her face. It was priceless. Oh my god! I have never laughed so hard in all my life.
They're making fun of someone?
Well,
Don't they have
yeah.
anything better to do?
Huh?
Where's that voice coming from?
What voice? I don't hear anything. What's wrong, Maki? Maki?
Just smack him upside the head.
Huh? Are you okay?
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I can't stand girls like that.
Oh, our guy who's hot for teacher is gonna go ask her out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
It might. I don't know who Ms. Kano is.
We never see her besides like a random 3D model.
Might.
Ah, so it did go well.
I don't know who Ms. Kano is.
That could just mean a private lesson. I owe you for standing here. Thou hast helped thy bro in getting that puss.
I wish the dialogue was like that. That would be amazing.
Rank up, social link.
I wish the dialogue was like that. That would be amazing. Just like combine modern slang with the ridiculous old-timey language.
We literally did nothing but stand here. And just said good luck.
Just like combine modern slang with ridiculous.
Evidently that's all it took.
Chopped liver and cream. What?
What? Oh. Ugh. Was it human liver?
Chopped liver and cream. What?
That's some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Oh, we should go and see if that girl is around.
It's a bit late for that.
Well, I don't mean specifically today, but in general.
Oh.
Oh, we should also go and sell up those treasure coins. Oh, we should go and see if that girl is around.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean specifically
Mm.
today,
Let us sip coffee that somehow makes us more charming.
but we should also go and sell up those treasure coins.
It ups your pretentiousness. In reality, you're just kind of looking more and more like a hipster.
We've caught the hipster disease. It's not actually a cold. Our
We're
disease-
great now. We took that nap in class. We're just fucking ready.
But the thing we had was we've just put it into remission. We actually have terminal hipster syndrome.
I said we more have terminal, a piece of wood syndrome.
Well, no, because we're slowly becoming not a piece of wood, but we're also becoming a hipster at the same time.
Yes, we are a slightly carved piece of wood.
Yeah.
That's subtle that you just pass out in class. That sickness just goes straight to being, I'm fucking ready.
We're also becoming a hipster at the same time. Yeah.
Shenanigans are afoot. Oops. I don't know if I'm. I don't know, man.
I'm sure that that has no bearing on the next boss or anything. Or and no bearing on plot or anything.
Isn't that bizarre?
I'm sure that
Man,
has
can you
no
believe these
bearing
people?
on the next boss
So,
or anything.
did you hear the details?
Or no bearing on plot or anything.
Stop acting like you don't care. You really should hear this.
And the game will tell you anyway.
A girl from 2E went missing last night. This morning, they found her lying on the ground in front of the school gate. Nobody knows what happened, and supposedly she's still unconscious.
And the game will tell you anyway.
Yo, Yucatan. This is a tough case, even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Oh.
Ace detective? Are you
More like ass
stupid or
detective.
something? More like stupe ace defective.
Okay, that's a good replacement too.
Hey, I resent that. Anyway, where have you been?
I was
More like
talking to the
ass
teacher.
detective.
There's actually one thing I kind of regret not doing
I saw her
years ago
yesterday on my way back from practice.
when Persona 3 Portable came
She
out.
seemed okay.
Had I
then.
pre-ordered, I actually would have got Junpei's hat as a pre-order thing.
Now that's really strange.
I kind of wish I had done that.
That would be neat.
Yay, we finally got to the shy girl.
I'm just imagining a shy guy with boobs.
That's not entirely wrong. I have seen those. That's not entirely wrong. I have seen
Alright, I know we just met, and I know you're all shy and all want to come up to my room. That's how these things work, right?
Yep. That's how human work.
I am a slab. A slab son.
Slap son, yes. Slab senpai! I just noticed something weird about the name of that dorm.
Iwatodai?
If you were to just pronounce it directly in the syllable order, it sounds very much like I want to die.
I never thought of it like that. Because death late in the game becomes a very major theme.
It sounds very much like I want to die.
Yeah, I'll play the Casanova with one of y'all's social links. No regular friendship options here.
Oh, hey.
That's like how the game reminds you, like, hey, you're just casual acquaintances when talking to the girls.
Well, you kind of do that. It kind of does that, I think, with the guys, too.
No, it doesn't.
I thought it said that your friendship is deepened, but you're still whatever.
Well, it always says that for everyone when you rank it up.
Yeah.
And just occasionally he'll just say something like, just like a generic sort of thing that relates to the situation. But for the girl specifically, like, always says like what your like romantic relationship is with them.
Ah.
I sell these weapons I don't need.
Oh yeah, you're gonna just sell these katanas to the fucking medicine shop.
What
Yeah,
else you do with them?
Well, because, yeah, that's what I always do. I stroll into my local drugstore and I just sell off a big bunch of katanas and shit. Oh, yeah, you're gonna just sell
Ah, that's what it does. I might equip that. I found a rare accessory while exploring Tartarus. I never looked at what it did. It has a low chance to reflect physical attacks.
Oh, that's useful.
I think it's only like a 10% chance though.
Well, still.
It's like an innate counter skill.
So you don't have to do anything to make it trigger. It's not bad. Did I see super cat bread or something?
Cat food.
Ah, what is that for?
No idea.
Buy
We'll
a
buy some
couple
anywhere.
of those just in case.
It's hoity-toity cat food for fine felines. Hoity-toity-toity. Give it a diss everything.
Buy a couple of those just in case. What does muscle
Alright, I
drink
think
do?
it's good. It's like rancid gravy. Like it heals some health with a chance of a side effect.
Oh, I didn't know that rancid gravy had a side effect chance.
Yeah, like everything sort of does. Well, like those items say like rancid gravy, muscle drink. What was the other one? That was another one. But I can't remember what it's called.
Maybe we should go and see if we can find that grade schooler the next day.
Alright. Drinking coffee right now.
Yeah, you gotta drink your hipster coffee. Go infect yourself with fucking hipsters.
They call it pheromone coffee. Like, what do they put in this? Literal pheromones?
Sure, I'm sure that totally works.
It's coffee with some love juice.
It was, oh yes, it was Courage that was the one that you hadn't actually gotten up to the second rank, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the karaoke, but the karaoke's full on the weekends. You can't do it.
I'm sure that...
Oh, we're on a worse subject again.
God damn it.
Damn it, Slab! Don't study your worst thing.
Well, you need to study your worst thing. That's how you make it not be your worst thing.
Not when you get sick from it like an infant or child. At least we're just tired. We didn't get sick.
Okay. Well, you need to study your worst thing. That's how you make it not be your worst thing.
That's the annoying thing when someone calls you to make plans on Sunday.
Well, you already had made plans on Sunday.
No, that means you can't look at the shopping channel
Ah.
for the sake of social link. Hey man, did you ever kiss a girl? Out of nowhere. You learned something new about him today. That he's kind of creepy. Hey man, did you ever kiss a girl?
You spent all day playing Dance Dance Revolution, apparently.
Yeah, we're tired. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You're still free to do something late at night, then go back and go to sleep. I
We
forgot.
should go and take a look at that computer if they're sending updates about how we're doing.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm already here. We gotta up our charm again because nothing else to do.
We should go and take a look at that computer if they're sending updates about how we're doing. Drink the hell out of that sex coffee or whatever the fuck it is.
It's called pheromone coffee.
Yeah, I know what it's called. I'm trying to describe what it does. Sexy coffee. There we go. God damn
Makes
it!
you more charming.
Now I'm wondering: is there Rule 34 of coffee? There probably is.
Yes.
But I don't mean. But it would have to be of the actual food. I know what it's called. I'm trying to describe what it's done.
Just some sort of like sexy girl in coffee foam thing picture.
But I don't mean. But it would have to be of the actual food.
Oh hey, now it's the beginning of June. Now we have sensible summer clothes on.
Rule 34 apparently has 2 images that would qualify under my definition.
So yes. Gotta make porn of everything. It's the law we live with. Alright, fine. Alright, that's right, you want to check on that girl. It's about a week before the bad stuff happens. Oh, sorry, I think we can make a new friend. Ah. I think after this full moon, we get another date with Elizabeth. So, you know.
I cannot
another...
find any things for computer algorithms in general.
Research the important things in life.
Yeah. Finding ridiculous Rule 34 is an important thing in life.
Yes, yes, high school student, take the small child out to get something to eat.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, and you're a stranger, just said girl. But why would my parents get a divorce? It's probably your fault.
Wow! Such an asshole answer! Wow! Wow! Such an asshole answer! Wow!
However, you two are still casual acquaintances. Wait, what?
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, thank God! I was super worried you were that it was gonna go that way. Whew.
You're starting to become closer.
What? Damn it.
You're going to jail.
Thank God. Oh, man.
In reality, her entire social link is just one giant to catch a predator thing.
No, her, it's more specific than that. The actual image is like when you get it to maximum social link status, the card flips over and it's Chris Hansen. You get except instead you actually get Chris Hansen as a persona.
The ultimate persona of the pedophile arcana.
Yes.
I'm seeing anything about what the hell the Quicksilver Beast do.
said you actually.
Oh, actually, when you play as the female main character,
Have you seen the posts on the student message board?
something was toned down for the English release.
Well, there's this rumor that
Exactly,
it was
Pi.
angels
Perfect.
from this one ghost story.
Hey, come on. Nobody believes that stuff. Right?
So, what is this ghost story about?
Exactly, Pi. Perfect.
What? It's probably made up, so why bother?
Now I'm interested. Go ahead and tell us.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Junpei.
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. According to one story, if you get caught at school late at
Fuck's
night,
sake, Junpei.
you'll be devoured by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls. The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Shu, he said to me, Junpei, I saw something strange. He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He said it was about the girl in 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was as white as a sheet. He insisted it was true.
Well, he's got a sense for dramatic flair.
Then, it hit me. That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill run down my spine. And I broke into
The
a cold
stupidest
sweat.
story.
Yes, there are strange things in this world.
The stupidest fucking story.
Believe it or don't.
I believe that she went into the school. That was about the only bit of useful information in that.
What do you think, Akihiko?
I think it's worth investigating.
Wow, I didn't know you were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan.
I believe
That's
that she
kind of
went
funny.
to school. That was about the only bit of useful
Hey,
information
watch
in
it.
that.
Fine. Then let's investigate. We'll each ask around for the rest of the week. I'll prove to you that this ghost story is just an urban legend.
I appreciate that. The story is a bit unnerving.
Unnerving, yes.
Then I'll let you guys handle it. Just make sure you sleep with one eye open.
Everyone's teasing Yukari so hard. Unnerving, yes.
But as I was saying, yeah, the female main character, you can have a romantic relationship with a middle schooler.
God damn it, Japan!
This was heavily, heavily toned down for the English version of Persona 3 Portable.
I would hope so! It shouldn't have needed toning down, though.
Well, it's not explicit, it's just... It's close enough, if you know what I mean.
I can guess. It should not have
The
needed
English
toning
release
down.
turned it into more like a bit of an older sister thing.
That's better, I suppose.
But there's still like some bit of romantic overtones.
Oh, God damn it, Japan.
Hey, courage went up.
I
Although it was very much explicit when you're older, sort of thing.
That's better, I suppose.
Oh wait, we're tired. Shit, why'd I do that?
You guys stop trying to attack the fucking king slime and go after the metal slime.
No, we're not tired. Okay. Oh, we just...
Hmm?
Worst subject.
Okay, now we're tired.
Yeah. Oh, and Dark Hour is happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're almost there. It's not gonna take too much longer just to get to the thing. Because now we gotta listen to that creepy boy show up in our room.
That's okay. Okay, now we're tired. I still want to replace the clock, the dark hour clock thing with the 24 clock.
Good evening. I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you?
that isn't very nice. Show a little courtesy. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again.
Man, getting stuck on that worst subject really messed up his head.
So be careful. I'll come again.
Oh, you will you?
Yeah, it becomes a social link.
So we can have a social link with dead people, apparently.
Well, his arcana is death.
Oh, fair enough then.
And it's like one that progresses with the story, obviously.
Yeah, figured as much. So we can have a social link with dead people, apparently.
So I actually have to research this, or can I just ignore it and let them do things?
I'm counting on you, Slapcoon. That name is the best.
So what's the name for the Persona 4 character?
Let me get the list again, but I to remember it. I think it was. Let me see. Counting on you, Slapcoon. That name is the best. Let me get
Something
the
cheese.
Yeah, it was something. I think it was Blast Hard Cheese. Yes, that one.
I just want to use you Narukami.
That's not as good as Blast Hard Cheese.
That's not funny at all.
We could use Punch Rock
his
Groin.
Well, his first name being you is kind of funny.
Blast Hard Cheese. Yes, that one. We could use Punch Rock Groin if you want.
Well, that's gonna be several months away, Bill, so I really don't care.
We could use Punch Rock Groin. Whip Slag Cheek. We could use Punch Rock.
Persona... I don't think the Persona 5 main character has a canon name yet.
Probably something stupid like, Ryu.
Although I'm not, no one's allowed to play Persona 5 on stream. I forget. Although with Persona 4 spin-offs, you're not allowed to name the main character. It's like the fighting game and Dancing All Night, you can't name him. His name is Yu Narukami. That's mainly because he becomes like a voice character with a personality.
Well, you could still have them have a player selected name and have a name. Just pull something.
Tidus you could name, and
That's
he had
still stupid.
Terrible personality.
Because everyone had to call him you or him.
Well, no. What you do is you pull a Mass Effect thing where you give them a fixed last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can be Dick Cheese Shepherd.
Yeah.
I just left it as John.
Wow.
What?
Well, no. What you do is you pull a Mass Effect.
What do you think?
For whatever reason, I wound up with my commander in all 3 Mass Effect games being called Colgate Shepherd.
After the toothpaste?
Yes! I very vaguely recall that there was some joke at the time when I named my first character that. I do not remember what the joke was by now. But yes, I wound up with the first one named Colgate, and since I kept importing the save, they kept importing the name.
Like, why would I bother changing the first name? It doesn't affect anything.
Because you can make it be silly.
They don't say it, so what's the difference?
It's written.
Yeah, it's written in a lot of the, emails you'll get and whatever.
Eh.
But yeah, I had Colgate Shepherd. I don't know why anymore.
The character has a canon name, I picked the canon name. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head.
I like how her portrait doesn't show her as doing this, but in her actual Oh no, she's holding books. I see. I thought she was just like still holding herself like she's scared at all times, but no, she's just carrying books. I see what's going on.
What's actually interesting is like in Persona 4, you actually come back to the Persona 3 area, like during a field trip. You even get all the Persona 3 music and stuff.
Neat.
Because 4 takes place like sort of.
There you go.
4 takes place in sort of like a really like small town. It's like a big city like this.
Bob Johnson 08 son, yes.
Oh, passing that, Junpei. We don't need to go to Taurus anymore right now.
Bob Johnson 08 son.
What's up, dude?
So did we investigate it all at the school, or is that just pure?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, well you can't. Should we do it?
No, there is nothing to investigate.
Oh, okay.
It's just a thing that they say to do. We don't have to do anything.
Okay. So did we investigate it all? Let's go karaoke the fuck out of everything. Okay, well you can't. Should we?
Moving up in our charm, we should try and see. And get out of fire.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Let's do the charm then.
Gotta get Yukari's attention.
Gotta get Senpai to notice you.
No, she's not senpai. She's your classmate. Senpai would be Mitsuru, and for that you need academics.
Okay, the camera got stuck at a really weird angle, and Helix was just right in front, blocking everything.
Nice. It's
In the
almost
middle
as,
of this fight.
that's almost as bad as the golem ass I had last time we were doing stuff together.
Okay, the camera got stuck at a really weird angle. Got another metal slime. How many I have to hunt down for the bounties?
Yeah, like I'm looking it up. Like the recommended level for the boss is coming up is level 15. That's where we're at. So
Perfect.
So you only need to grind up to level 20.
well, the boss level itself is 15, so I think we're pretty much fine.
Damn it.
No, I will, however, have to grind up to level 20 for everything.
You only need to grind up to level 20.
Sup, dude?
Redtacular, brah! No, I will, however, have to grind up to level 20.
Joke's on you, Junpei. If I piss myself, my condition goes to great.
Yeah, but
I
whenever you get the
always like
opportunity, you just need to name all characters something.
I don't like doing that.
Like Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Joseph Stalin.
I always just pick Link.
Whenever you get the opportunity, you just need to...
I'm incredibly boring, I know, but it's...
Calls him Link.
What?
Nobody ever calls him Link.
Yeah, they do.
They don't. They don't use his name.
Well, who cares? It bothers me if I don't. Because I know that's his actual name that's in canon, so why would I want to change it?
That's the default name, not his actual name.
Well, going by Breath of the Wild, that is his actual name.
Well, yeah, one game.
And the CDI games. Great!
Yeah, those are apparently what we're using to establish canon.
Yeah, those games are totally canon. Oh no, someone left a piece of gum on her locker.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
I'm tired of being angry. I'm just too lazy to do anything about it. It can be.
Muscular is fine, guys.
Oh, some deep backstory. Oh. Yay. God damn. Are you upset they called you my boyfriend? I find it disturbing.
God damn. Holy shit. I find it disturbing. I can't believe that's an actual option. God damn, the dialogue for some of these, it's like, if you want to be a massive asshole, holy shit.
It doesn't do you any good in the long run, though. Because that can reverse and break social links.
Oh, I know, but it just abuses the hell out of me.
You do the same thing in Persona 4, though. Reversing and breaking is nearly impossible in that game. It just kind of like makes it harder to progress to the next rank. Yeah, but the thing is, there's no real consequence in Persona. It's like, in this game in Persona 4, there's no real consequence for, like, dating all the girls. But, Persona 4 the Golden adds a really effective one in the story.
Huh?
Because, if you, like, just date all the girls on your team, like, Persona 4 the Golden makes a very story consequence very obvious. Because in Golden, you're able to play up until, like, February and stuff, so Valentine's Day becomes the day that you can play in.
I can see
you have to
problem
choose. Yeah, you have to choose one, or none, actually. And then you have to face them one by one, with them basically in denial about what you're doing, for the most part. Basically, you're a monster. So no, there's no gameplay consequence, but still.
That makes sense.
Like, you fucking monster.
Now I'm just imagining him. It's like, I'm just imagining somebody. It's like if we go with the same assumption that they are somebody trying to figure out how to human.
Welcome back.
So if we go with the same assumption, you can wind up with they're also a rules lawyer. So it's like I didn't specifically say I wasn't doing this. If we go with the same assumption, they are somebody trying to figure out how to human. You just assumed I wasn't. So if we go with the same assumption, which would of course, if you actually tried that, would get every single person to punch you in the face.
It does help that in Persona 4 you can choose just friends only with girls to avoid that scene. It kind of incentivizes you to just pick one. Like, don't be a monster.
There should have been the option to just get a Valentine's thing for everyone as well, which would be the obvious other one to not.
Beat the boss troll.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, Fowl said that he beat the boss troll, and I was saying that you should have the option to just buy a Valentine's thing for everyone as the obvious counterpart.
Well, no, it's like it's spending the day of the Valentine's Day with someone.
Ah, I see.
And so you have to accept someone's invitation, and then you have to face all of them as they're in denial about you cheating on them and stuff like that, and trusting you wrongly. And even say, like, what else are you going to do on Valentine's Day without your girlfriend? It was like, oh. And it helps that all the scenes are voiced. Really just a hammering what a piece of shit you are.
All you need to do is manage to get it so that you schedule your all-day D&D session to line up so that it hits on Valentine's Day, and you say, I can't do stuff with you. We got this D&D session. All you need to do is either that, or you get all of them to be also in the D&D game, so then they're all there.
I'm not sure, Tiger.
NES colors. What are you talking?
I can't do stuff with you. We got this D&D session.
Come on, 4 days. Hurry up, move along.
Nothing to see here.
Move along.
We just need to make sure we keep studying. I like how your character basically never takes their hands out of their pockets.
Nope. You can run around with your hands in your pockets.
Well, you can do that, it's just not very good.
I'm not saying you can, it just amuses me.
Yeah. I like how your character basically never takes their hands out of their pockets.
I think at lunchtime, everyone who wants to talk to you, like, just queues up in a line, waiting for you to pop out of your classroom.
Make them start taking appointments and everything.
I'm only one piece to slab. Make a schedule, people.
Alright, I will see numbers 4 through 7.
That actually works with our Arcana each being a number.
Clearly, that's clearly the solution to the girlfriends too. You just have to give them all numbers and then say, okay, you're number 7.
Listen, his canon name is Yu Narukami in 4. He's like, listen, Pimp Narukami only has a bit of time for everyone.
No, clearly it's Pimp Blast. Because that would be a great pimp name.
Pimp Blast.
Yes, Pimp
Sounds like a
Blast
video game.
Chan. Actually, yeah, Pimp Blast Chan does sound like a Japanese video game. I can see it.
I'd rather just show the anime for Persona 4.
Nah, you should actually play the game. Just so that what you can specifically do is I want to see you get the "You Are a Monster" scene. Because that would be funny.
I don't want to do that!
I want to see the terrible "You Are a Monster" scene.
Oh, I don't want to do that to him.
Oh man, I can't get that.
I actually like the characters too much to do that.
But it's hilarious to see it.
It's not hilarious, it's actually sad.
I'm sure they can handle it. They're adults-ish.
Oh, not adults.
They're adult adult-ish.
What's hilarious?
I'm sure that's what.
That won't stand up in court. No, I swear, she was adultish, officer.
That's what I was about to say.
It works in Japan.
She was adult-ish.
She's a
Come
very
on.
mature 13. I mean, come on.
I don't think any of them are 13. They're in
I
high
checked her ID.
No, I swear, she was adultish. And it looked just as pretty as the rest of her.
It works in
Her ID says she was 18, officer. I always check the ID. It's part of my pre-sex ritual.
Very mature 13. I mean, come on.
I don't think any of them are 13. They're in high. Do you want to do something this Sunday, I assume?
And it looked just
Yeah, and I already had made plans with someone else, so. Yeah, ghost story. I don't want to be a monster.
I'm not a monster!
I fight the elephant, man.
That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah, that's the joke.
I know, I was just saying, like, that's what I said when I fight the elephant, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, the elephant
That's kinda-
all the Valentines. They don't
Good
worry.
lord,
about
it's gonna be going
schedules.
Oh man, I gotta stop soon. I've been going for 5 hours.
We'll be done. We'll be.
Yeah, I'll be done soon. I just hate the idea of streaming this long.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Like somebody else would be streaming right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like
True,
Vernon
I
ever
suppose.
fucking showed up.
1 sec, I need to get some water.
Today's Friday.
I think you've done at
Usually
least
ask around
one
like we said.
all-day stream, right, Fowl?
Huh? Do we have something planned for today?
I forget what my longest was.
I think you've done a
No,
24-hour
no,
stream once.
Just kidding.
I don't think I went 24.
It was somewhere in the
Then we'll meet
20s, though, I
lounge
think.
After school. Don't forget.
All-day stream, right, Fowl?
Yes, ma'am.
I forget what my longest was.
I think you've done a 24-hour
I don't think I went 24.
It was somewhere in the 20s, though, I think.
I'm gonna set my controller. Okay. Well, there's also the fact I'm doing this at a time where not many people are watching or asleep.
Yeah, there's a fair number of people. Let's see how many people we've got watching.
Gandhi, who might be asleep. Jill, who might be asleep. Frosty, who might be playing other games.
We got
Vernon,
Keva,
who's definitely asleep.
we've got Keva, Tiger, and Pyborg, who I know are watching. Purple, I think, is asleep. Spiffy, I
Yeah,
think, is asleep.
he left the
Smoke,
call
I
to
think,
go
is
to
here.
sleep.
So that means we got at least 4 people watching. So that's not a bad ratio.
I suppose. So all my streams are just gonna be Persona related from now on. I guess a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh thrown in. So this come Wednesday, I'll focus more on Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's fine.
Because, you know, been neglecting it a bit.
He just goes, "Oh, damn it, I can't!" It sounds like he's just gonna take a shit right there.
Oh.
Right there.
Your knee's fucked up. Why are you training? You moron.
I suppose he could train the parts that don't involve his knee.
Okay. As we agreed on Monday,
Oh,
we'll now
shit.
hold a meeting to discuss what we learned.
Wow, you're really into this.
Of course. I got lots of good info. It turns out no angry ghost was involved.
Oh, so that's what's important, huh?
First off, let's talk about how this rumor got started. Since the girl
The
was
ghost
found
did it.
on school grounds, there's at least one similarity to the ghost story. But why did the rumor spread so fast if this was the first time anything happened? Correct. But yeah, I was surprised when I found out the reason. Over the next few days, there were 2 more similar incidents. All 3 victims had to be hospitalized. No wonder people were talking. Next, the victims are in different classes, and they don't seem to be connected.
Gee, I wonder if
However,
it's...
they did have one thing in common. What was it?
What is this, a quiz show? Do you know?
Well, yes!
Hello? We already know that. They hung out together, dummy.
Ah, this
Not
scene.
just once or twice, either. They got in with a bad crowd and were always out late. It can't be just a coincidence.
Let's go to a place where a bad crowd hangs out.
We're gonna do some field research.
Oh, man.
We're not gonna die.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, there's this one place where the 3 victims were regulars.
We have swords! We can totally survive, because that's totally how
You're not talking
street
about that
fights
place
work.
behind Port Island
Can't
Station.
carry those in public.
Oh, you're familiar with it.
Sure you can. Nobody's gonna believe you're actually
Go
carrying a
there.
real weapon.
I've
They're
heard
gonna
some
think it's a
nasty
prop.
rumors about that place.
Does that
That reminds us of in Persona
Then
4.
we should all go together.
One of your main characters is a 15-year-old and uses a real gun as a weapon.
Okay. Sure you can.
What? Is the way that's gonna work in Japan?
Forget
Everyone's gonna
it.
assume it's a
This is
toy.
bad news. I mean,
No, it's very much a obviously real revolver.
How?
Up
It
until
could be a
now,
cap
all
gun.
we've done is take orders. Does that feel
Okay.
right to you?
Totally a cap gun.
I
That's
know
what
what
you
I mean,
tell
said
me.
15-year-old is a famous detective. I don't think they
like that.
give him the right to,
Guess I
have a
gotta
real
show
gun.
what he's doing.
At
especially in
15,
Japan.
no.
We'll go tomorrow night then.
I'm sure it is possible to get a license to carry a firearm, but it's
Well, Japan has
probably
very
not
strict
easy.
gun laws, is the thing.
Well, yeah, I know they have strict gun laws. I'm just saying, I'm sure it's possible that for people to get licenses if they feel the need to do so for legitimate self-defense, if they can really justify it. But I suspect it's very difficult to get said license, and not at 15! Well, yeah, I know I have strict gun laws. I'm just saying, I'm sure it's possible that for people to get
I don't like it.
It's just
Yeah,
silly.
protect the youth, protect them from the guns.
But I suspect it's very difficult to get said license, and not
There's nothing to do at night yet. Just drink our hipster love coffee.
lost.
Filled with love juices.
Were you gonna do like a ninja love jutsu?
I don't know.
We're not doing
Do
the
it.
Naruto transform into naked women thing.
That's sexy jutsu.
Whatever.
I haven't watched Naruto in years.
Like a ninja.
I was so into it when it came out, like in the US when it aired on Toonami. That was like in 2005 and I was 9 years old.
2005, I was at war.
Still on a worse subject. In 2005, we were in Mississippi, evacuated from Hurricane Katrina.
2005, I was at war.
That's when it started airing, because our aunt still had power. God damn, we're sick right before a full moon.
You'll be fine. We just need to, like, rest for a couple nights.
Sleep, bulkhead, sleep. Rest your weary head.
Like a weary hat to rest.
Apparently, Lagerbot was in Slytherin in 2005.
I guess I can try drinking that freak's medicine.
Apparently, Lagerbot was in Slytherin in 2005.
I think it actually helped. I don't know yet. Yeah, I suppose no one else is streaming, it's just almost 2 a.m. Oh, Monsieur, is that something good? No. Come on, that's something good. Oh, that's too late to ask her about it.
Damn it.
Ugh. Bitch. Drink the shit.
Oh dear. We have
The condition
lava.
does not seem to be any better.
Well, this didn't make you worse.
I also don't think it does anything. I don't know, because like it just seems like a free courage up when you're sick.
Well, this didn't make you worse. Hey, a free courage drop is still a thing.
I suppose.
Of course it's locked.
I thought about getting Dragon Quest Heroes too, but I don't know.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, a free
Really, I like the first one enough, and since the second one seems to be more my speed, like I said.
I'm not sure what the difference.
Definitely feels a lot more Dragon Quest than
Yeah, it
the
does.
first one was.
Which is, I don't know, about $60. A treasurer who's no good at math.
Also, playing as Mina is really fun.
I remember.
Basically, every character that you hit with your cards gets marked,
Hmm?
and your spells automatically hit everyone who's marked.
Huh.
Playing as Mina.
Useful.
Every character that you hit with your cards is marked. And also, critical chances increase against them. It's quite useful. Spells automatically hit everyone who's marked.
They're going to kiss? High schoolers kissing?
Oh, good. Somebody decided to put chest right in the middle of lava. Thanks.
Oh,
They're
chess
still just-
right in the middle of lava. I thought you said chess in the middle of lava. I was
They're
thinking,
still
damn,
just-
that's some hardcore chess game.
They're still just kids. Kids in a high school?
Oh, chess right in the middle of lava. I thought you said chess in the middle of lava. I was thinking, damn, that's some hardcore chess game.
Why is everyone on the student council a nut?
Because every single person in this world is apparently insane.
Oh, great. The description for this one: ominous orb, fence 65, occasionally cursed.
Ha.
I don't think I want to give that to anybody.
Put it on yourself and see what it does.
It seems like you are becoming an important senpai to Chihiro.
Wait, what? Really? Are we actually becoming Slab Senpai?
Your relationship is becoming more intimate.
God damn it.
That's what it takes to be a senpai.
Gotta notice him. You're not supposed to notice him, is the thing.
What? Really? Are we actually becoming Slab Senpai?
You're messing with the rules, Slab.
He's a hard-bitten slab. He doesn't follow the rules, and he's gotten in trouble with his bosses every time. Slab-kun, I want your badge!
Alright, let's get going.
What's your hurry? I still think this is a bad idea. How could you be afraid of ghosts?
Let's go where the bad kids hang out.
It's easy to get freaked out by something you can't see. Don't you think?
Actually, I'm more worried about things I can see, like bats and knives.
Should we take Akihiko with us? I mean, he's like the boxing champion at the
So
school.
it's a little dangerous.
Harry, stop walking on the lava. Harry, get off of the lava.
More like a suicide mission.
Terry likes the lava. It's his friend.
Harry likes monsters, not lava.
Well, lava is a monster, clearly.
Harry, get off lava, monster.
The hell?
Check out those rags. They're from Gecko High.
Harry likes monsters.
Oh man. This is
Oh,
worse
this is
than I
just the
thought.
other side of that one, please.
Hey, you. I think you're in the wrong place.
Well,
She says she's hiding behind someone.
Wrong here. Get it? Beat it, goatee.
Goatee? Oh, you mean me?
We don't need your permission to be here.
So you can find lava lumps in the lava.
Hey, are you nuts? Take a look around you.
I'm not blind, you know. Come on, don't be intimidated by these scum.
What was that?
She just called us scum. Let's get them. Who cares where they're from? We'll post some pictures that'll make her daddy cry.
Maybe we should leave.
She was never born.
Or we could just hit him with with our swords that we all have.
Don't have him with us.
We should have him with us.
These guys are the worst.
You ought to learn to shut that trap of yours. Man, I feel sorry for you, goatee. This bitch is a pain in the
I am not a boy. I am just a slab. You would hit a guy who's a slab, would you?
Junpei!
Hey, pretty boy, I don't like your face either. Got anything to say before I beat it to a bloody pulp?
That's enough. They didn't know what they were getting into. I'll make sure they leave.
Guy from the other day.
Who do you think you are, dumbass? You want some too?
Do I have a choice?
That's it, you're going down!
Guy from the other day.
Damn you, Shinjiro! That's right. You're from Gecko High too, aren't you? I thought you were one of us. What gave you that idea? I don't remember swearing a blood oath.
You son of a bitch! You just crossed the line. You think you're going home alive?
Sure do. Want to give it a try? Screw this.
What a loser!
You better grow eyes in the back of your head.
Well, that was an intensely stupid situation.
Oh man, Senpai.
Yeah, but you guys, it was a cool headbutt.
The headbutt part was cool, and every other part of it was retarded.
Get out of here. This place isn't for you.
Wait! We came here for a reason.
You guys, you were at the
You know, Guy from Other Day is important because he's a portrait.
Did Aki tell you to come here?
And, you know, was in Akihiko's hospital room.
What do you want to know? About that ghost story?
Yeah. How'd you know?
It's a rumor. Those girls who wound up in the hospital were here talking shit every night. About all the things they'd done to some girl named Fuka.
Oh, hey.
Fuka? You mean Fuka Yamagishi from 2E? They were picking on her?
That's why people are saying it's Fuka's spirit that did it. I hear it's all over the net, too.
Fuka's spirit? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You guys don't know? This Fuka girl might be dead.
Huh?
She hasn't been home in over a week. Don't you guys go to school? How do you not know this?
Are you serious? I thought she was out sick. But she's missing?
So much for the ghost story. Mr. Ikoda is the homeroom teacher for 2E, right? Does he know about this?
I get it, Aki. Still trying to make up for the past. It's you who can't let go.
What?
Nothing. That's all I know. Satisfied?
Yeah. Thanks, Senpai. Come on, show some appreciation.
Thanks, you totally helped us out.
He'll be a party member eventually.
I figured as much.
Huh?
That's the interesting about him is that his persona has no weaknesses.
Don't.
But he's not resistant to anything either.
Yeah. At least he's not vulnerable to anything.
Yeah, a bit of a trade-off there. He's also a bit of, primarily a physical fighter. Like, also just, like, pretty much well-rounded with a bit of everything.
That's fair enough.
Oh, I forgot I could just go back to my room from the book in the front place. Well, there's this one technical fast travel option. Can I heal my sickness? No longer sick because you're resting. Yeah, you're right in time for a boss fight.
See, I told you it would come out okay. Can you do the shopping channel?
No, because I chose to hang out with somebody.
Ah, right, yes, I forgot.
The shopping channel never sells anything that useful.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah. It has some unique items, like nothing that's, like, amazing.
Come out okay.
Well, there actually is, like, alternate costumes and stuff you can have in this game, but, the annoying thing is that they get equipped to the armor slot and have shitty stats.
Wow.
Persona 4 the Golden adds costumes back in, but they're in a separate costume slot, thankfully.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
Yes, you're gonna kick all their asses with your bum knee. There's something new about him, that he's fucking psychotic. Everyone's casual somewhere.
Sup, dude?
What the fuck is this outfit, Junpei?
Just, you know, tank top, some jeans, looks like. Nothing unusual about it.
What the fuck is this outfit, Junpei?
Okay, and about 40,000 to go.
Basically, wait a second, he puts his hands in his pockets in his idle animation. Then you run around like a tool with your hands in your pockets.
So the only real difference between what weapon you use is the animation for attacking on the map, right?
Just that, and, you know, how it affects, like, in battle.
Right, but it's like there isn't like a thing where you have like a proficiency with them.
No, you can use anything what you want at any time. Let's have one more bit of love juice coffee before our boss fight.
You're using the wrong creamer.
You used the wrong creamer. You have now become sick. Oh, now we're unpolished to confident.
Oh, hey.
But Yukari still won't give us time of day. They're not rank 4. Maybe I shouldn't have studying. Okay, good. I didn't get sick from studying. It's a full moon out tonight. Now it's just mostly dialogue.
Okay.
Oh, Mitsuru Senpai. Why are you here?
Same reason as you. Mr. Ikoda, I'm here to ask you about a student named Fuka Yamagishi.
No! I never thought it'd turn out like this. Fuka.
There we go.
You
Got
that girl.
20 on mage.
What did you do to Yamagishi?
Now I just need 20 on beef.
This isn't an interrogation. Natsuki, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea.
Fuka, she always looked so frazzled whenever I gave her a hard time.
We're just messing with her.
I realized she's an honor student, but deep inside, she's just the same as us. I knew exactly which buttons to push. We were just messing with her that day, too. May 29th, we took Fuka to the gym and locked the door from the outside.
What? You locked her in?
That night, Maki returned to school alone. She was afraid we'd get in trouble if Fuka committed suicide. But she never came back. And the next morning,
She was found lying on the ground by the gate.
I went to the gym to let Fuka out, but the door was still locked. So I opened it and went inside. But
I forgot you censor sorry.
we all freaked out. Starting that night, we went out looking for her. But every night, another one of us went missing. And they each ended up like Maki.
I see. By the way,
For good
Mr.
reason. There's no
Ikoda,
reason to
all
apologize
this
for
time,
that.
You've attributed Yamagishi's absences to illness. But in reality, she was missing. You must have been aware of that. What was your intention?
I was thinking of the students, of course.
For good reason.
You children may not understand, but we have to consider the future of everyone affected.
You mean you chose not to report this to the police for the good of the class?
It was in her best interest. I wouldn't want her records to be stained by something like this. Her parents agree.
So, to protect your career, you ignored your responsibility as a teacher. How despicable.
I didn't. I was just,
About your friend.
A voice. A creepy voice. A voice that was creepy.
Anything at all.
Ooh, a wanted
They all
race
heard a
saber cat.
voice.
This is gonna be.
A creepy voice. Right before each of them went missing. They said it was calling their name.
Oh, man.
Senpai, could it be?
It's them. No doubt about it. Until now, there was no way of knowing how or why some people are conscious during the dark hour. But it's the voice. It draws them in. It's not a random phenomenon. This whole
Holy
thing
shit.
has made me realize they're
That guy is
clearly
painful.
targeting humans. Shadows are the enemy of mankind. Stay at our dorm tonight. It's the safest place.
Run, run.
If you hear the voice, tell us immediately. And don't leave the room no matter what. If you can do that much, you should be okay. Don't worry. Yamagishi should be alright as well. We'll meet after school in the student council room to discuss tonight's operation.
Tonight?
We're going to rescue
Ooh, a
Yamagishi.
meteorite racer.
If
That
my
should
guess
be
is
useful.
right, she's still inside the school.
We will infiltrate the campus that we're already in.
All set.
Tonight, we will infiltrate the campus. Our objective is to rescue Fuka Yamagishi.
I don't get it. Is Fuka inside the school somewhere?
And why at night? At midnight, this place turns into...
Exactly. That's how Yamagishi wandered into Tartarus.
Then, ever since Fuka got locked in the gym, she's been stuck there?
But that was 10 days ago. That means...
Not necessarily. We can't jump to conclusions. Tartarus only appears...
Because
during the
it's a
dark
time theory,
hour. So what
Akihiko.
about the rest of the day?
Now that you mention it,
This is only a theory, but I think time may function differently with respect to Tartarus.
Really?
Is he going to
So,
tell you
even though
about
it's been
time
10
theories?
days for us, perhaps only 10 hours have passed for her. It's possible she's still alive.
Wow, you think so? But the dark hour is pretty brutal. We could barely handle an hour. How's she gonna last 10?
that's true. And even if she's still alive, we might not be able to get to her.
Hey, if you didn't move around and constantly
just gonna let her
encounter
die
more
then?
things, you could just rest there and not have a
I have
problem.
an idea. Let's try to enter Tartarus exactly how Fuka did. We'll go to the gym and wait for midnight.
We do this and we end up on the top floor somehow. Whoop, that's a sequence break.
Really gonna work?
Honestly, I have reservations. If something goes wrong, you could all end up lost in Tartarus
Oh, I
too.
should have gotten a few.
But
I won't stand by and do
These
nothing
men.
if there's a chance we can save her. I'd never forgive myself. If you guys don't want to go, then I'll go by myself.
Senpai?
all right. We're aware of the risks, but we can't just leave her there.
I agree. And we won't know until we try.
Can we just hang out here all day and wait for the night? Oh well.
Why can't we just
Sweet,
stay in
another
the gym?
bond stone.
In that case,
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
out,
just what to
Belt,
do.
if you find the bond stones, those are what take those to the martial arts guy, and you get more party powers.
Where do you find those?
Various spots. Like
I mean, Mitsuru's family like owns the school. She could do whatever she wants. So you could just hang around here. Slap code. Apparently his hamstring is getting ripped apart.
Yeah, you should probably cut it out for a while.
Up here, here's the backstory.
Yeah, you should probably cut it out for a while. You know, if you fuck up your knee and can't walk ever again, then that sure as hell won't make you the #1 in Japan.
Besides, in Persona 1, there's one of the main characters that wants to be #1 in Japan. There can't be two #1s.
Sure there can.
Sure they can. You know, if you fuck up your knee and can't walk ever again, then that sure as hell won't make you the #1 in Japan.
Okay, now let's see how fast I can get from level 1 to 20 on the thief now. I think the key to this will be not having her be the main character, and just continuing to kick ass with Mina. Okay, now let's see how fast I can get from level 1 to 20.
I really have to finish
What's wrong?
progressing the main story to get a hold
I
of
can't
those
get a hold
characters.
of the chairman.
Key to this
I guess we can
not
handle it
having-
ourselves.
There's one problem, though. Without
Oh,
the
boy.
chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
Wow, Mitsuru.
No need to worry. I've got it all set to go.
Set to go. An explosive? All right, I'll let you handle this.
She's just like
We don't have time to
continuously
waste.
leveling
Let's
up
go.
in this area.
Wait, they're gonna blow up the thing to the school? What?
For real?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
All I did was unlock a door.
Okay.
See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Oh, okay.
Is that really something to brag about?
None of the rest of you were smart enough to think about it.
Trivia?
No time for comments. Let's go.
What the fuck?
What's the big deal, anyway?
Trey Ben, what's
None
that
of the
mean?
rest of you were smart enough to
Ray
think
Ban.
about it.
That's not American.
Thanks.
Oh, you scared?
No! Stupid.
Stop calling me that.
Quiet. It's better if we leave them off. They cut the power at night anyway.
What?
I don't like sneaking around.
Why would they cut the power to the
First,
building at
we have to
night?
Find the key to the gem.
I think it's just one big old switch.
You three check the fabrications.
One big old lever, power on,
Main
off.
hallway. Got it?
You know, most buildings do actually have a switch like that, but they don't usually turn it off at night.
Maybe we'll find
Oh
some
god,
test questions.
be green.
Well, no, but you need the climate control to still work.
Maybe I should go to the faculty
Nah.
office too. It sounds
It costs a lot more to try and fix it during
Are you
regular
carrying
hours if
something
it gets too cold or
unscrupulous
hot.
under my supervision?
Yeah, exactly. It's way more expensive to
If
try and
so, then expect
re-temperature
to be
control a
severely
building
punished.
when it's a large one like a school.
It was a joke.
When it's tartarus, it gets enough air.
Like that?
Come on, Mitsuru. Lighten up a little.
Way more expensive to try and re-temperature control a building when it's a large
Fine. Let's head over to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
This is the only time you can be around the school at night. And you can go use the bathroom.
All right, let's get this over with.
I have to pay!
Wow. Getting into the fourth area now. And the save a guy quest.
Yukari, what does it matter? No one's here.
They're now given about 3,000 points, so
So yeah.
pretty nice. Getting into the fourth area now.
This is what happens when you...
The save a guy quests. Oh, you'll be there pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It doesn't take much.
Oh no, I'm sure getting to the fourth area is easy. It's just getting... I'm just not super looking forward to grinding up all the classes. Seems like it's going to be annoying.
Do you hear that?
My
I
flashlight
just
looks
started.
so out
I'm
of
already up
place.
to 12 with Thief, so
Okay, fair enough.
There's someone else here?
Oh no, I'm sure getting to the fourth area is easy. It's just getting... I'm just not super looking forward to grinding up all the classes. Seems like it's going to be annoying.
I just started. I'm already up to 12 with Thief, so
Okay, fair enough. Spoopy.
Oh, it's just a security guard. Of course not. We
Metal.
already know it's not a ghost. And
There.
besides, I'm not that afraid of...
or if it's a liquid metal slime.
Why'd you not have that thing on
my
silent?
cell phone? Why now?
Oh, just a regular metal.
Figures. It's spam. Sorry about that. It
Timing.
took me by surprise.
Did you just run across one or something?
Huh?
Or are you talking
It's
about
not
his game?
funny.
In his game. I'm basically not...
Timing!
I can't be running the game and actually doing anything in it because I can't restream it because I have to do monitor capture.
Oh, that's right. Derp.
I'm basically not... I can't be running the game and
No.
Yeah, I got the key to the gym.
What does it say on this one? Really? Yeah, this is it. Mind if we
Hold
borrow
on,
this?
Gappy again.
Who are you asking?
Okay, let's go.
Everyone's
We're
batshit.
supposed to meet them in the main hallway.
Dude, who are you asking if we mind if we borrow this? Who are you asking?
Did you find a key?
Sure did.
Who are you asking if we mind if we borrow this?
You know, I heard a scream. It sounded kind of familiar. What? You actually did? I was just kidding.
You want to make something of it?
Keep it down.
We'll divide into teams again. 3 of you will enter Tartarus, and 1 of you will remain outside with me. Once the Dark Hour has begun, I'll determine Yamagishi's
This sounds like a terrible idea.
I'll go. You should come too. You can take the lead, like always.
Then I'll be the 3rd.
Wait a second. Remember how I accidentally screwed up on the monorail? Give me a chance to make up for that.
Yeah, remember how I Leroy Jenkins it and almost died?
It's always about you. Besides, you didn't accidentally screw up.
All right, Junpei, we'll give you another shot.
Sweet, thanks.
Oh yeah, don't take
What's
the
wrong,
healer.
Akari? You don't want to.
No, Akihiko can heal just about as well as she can. Because she doesn't have any multi-target healing yet.
Still.
It's almost time.
So why are we nerfing ourselves to only have 3 people instead of 4, guys?
Because Mitsuru said she needs someone to be here with her.
She should just come with us instead. Why do we need someone behind?
To be at the entrance to make sure she can tell where Fuka is.
Only have 3 people instead of 4, guys?
Reasons, Feld. Reasons.
After all.
She should just come with us instead. Why do we need someone behind?
Fuka. No! No! I don't want to hear this! Calling me. I have to go. Tell her I'm sorry.
No, you really don't.
Fuka.
Mind control stuff.
We still haven't heard back from them.
What is
The
this?
transceiver sensitivity is set to high, too.
Maybe we should let someone there to watch her.
Oh, I don't know. That totally wouldn't have made sense.
Pretty sure.
Oh, no, it was out of the question, Mitsuru said.
She's okay at the dorm.
Unfortunately, no place is completely safe in the Dark Hour.
Oh, I
But
don't know.
we
That
couldn't
totally
possibly
wouldn't
bring her here, and one of us staying behind was out of the
You
question.
should have just brought her here.
Yeah. I
Nah.
guess so.
She would know too much.
Oh dear.
We would just have to kill her.
But we're all here for Fuka's sake.
Just whack her in the head and knock her out. She'll stay asleep long enough
I've confirmed your
to
position.
avoid the dark hour.
You're higher up than I expected. You're barely in communication range. Is everyone all right?
Oh, for fuck's sake, guys! How did you manage to be idiotic? She'll stay asleep long enough to
Is he out of range? I'm starting
Basically,
to get
whenever you
worried.
don't get to control them, they're idiots. You basically have to
Well, it is-
constantly babysit them to make sure that they don't become morons.
What are you talking about?
All of the characters! Basically, whenever you
Well, what'd they do? They got separated.
How the fuck did they ever get separated ever?
Are you
Well,
awake?
Tartarus kind of forcefully turns into this, like, swords forcefully turns into Tartarus, and they're kind of inside it.
Your room.
So,
All of the characters.
I kind of imagine that kind of messes with them a bit.
How the fuck did they ever get separated ever?
I told you.
It's clear something happened, you're passed out on the ground.
Always with you,
Yes, I just assumed that they were idiots.
but we don't have much time.
Because
to
they weren't
talk.
under constant player
Tonight,
control.
There is more than one ordeal you must face. You should hurry. She's waiting for you. You guys will need her. Okay then.
Alright, so now I have to go through 50 floors
That they were idiots. Because they
by
weren't
herself.
under constant player control. Strap in, guys!
Now you're actually on, like, a actual predetermined floor. So this place can have a fixed layout.
Okay. Oh yeah, fixed layouts are always possible. Strap in, guys. You just fix the seed.
The fuck?
That's Fuka, of course.
No, the thing I'm fighting.
Ah.
That's a new one.
What? I see what you mean.
Huh.
What in the hell is that?
Half chess piece, half drill.
What? I see what you mean.
Come on.
Communication has been lost.
What in the hell is that?
Half chess piece, half drill. Oh, okay, I see what. Okay, Belle, I found an easier way to fix the button not working.
Oh.
Just hit tab after your back end window, and it fixes it.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean tab after your back end window?
Just the tab button, not all tab.
No, but you say hit tab button when?
After you're back in the game.
Oh, after the back in the game. I see what you mean. Oh, I see what's probably happening. Is it sees the alt and then you hitting the tab, but it never sees the key up because it loses focus.
Yeah. That's what it is.
You are severely hurt.
I can tell.
And then you hitting the tab, but it never sees the key up.
No, get it away!
At least the game is throwing medicines at you.
Yeah, because you're by yourself. It's pretty easiest to avoid fighting.
Yes, game, we get it.
The communication is breaking up?
You don't say, game. You mean the same thing that has been happening every single other time is still happening? Yay, we are done with the floors.
Hey, here he is. Man, we were worried about you.
Time for the worst performing actress in the game.
Oh boy!
Oh yeah.
It's especially bad in the epilogue.
Oh boy!
Like... Who is this? Are you human?
That's it! That's the voice! It sounded like it came from behind us.
Are you Fuka Yamagishi?
Thank you so much.
Wow, you're alive! That's awesome! Never fear, Junpei's here.
I'm glad
Should we just rescue an android?
Come with us.
Thank you so much.
Looks like we made the right decision. I'll see if I can contact Mitsuru.
Where are we? I was at school, and then...
Well, it's a long story. I'll explain after we get out of here.
So there are strange creatures in here then.
Mitsuru, can you hear me?
To avoid us as far.
No good. All I hear is static.
Oh yeah, are you hurt? Have you run into any monsters?
So there are strange creatures in here then. I've managed to avoid them so far.
Are you serious? How's that possible?
Just run past them.
Describe, but I can sort of tell where they are.
What do you mean? Are you psychic?
You can see them, guys!
She has the same power as Mitsuru. Maybe even stronger. Since Mitsuru's persona is more battle-oriented.
Hang on to this.
You can see them, guys.
I hope that was a spare Akihiko. I hope that wasn't just yours.
Charm. It's not really a gun. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, I assume we now have party members? Oh no, wait, it's a straight cutscene.
Whoa! Check out the moon. I've never seen it so bright.
Some research indicates that the shadows are affected by the phases of the moon. Of course, the same can be said for humans.
Not really.
That would explain Yucatan's mood swings. Hey.
No,
wasn't it a full
that
moon
is...
the night we went to the monorail?
For fuck's sake.
Was it?
I think so. Why?
Hey, did you see the moon on the night the dorm was attacked, back in April?
No, that is...
Mitsuru, are you there? Hey, can you hear me? Mitsuru, come in. Mitsuru? Mitsuru!
What is this thing? It's much bigger than the others, and it's attacking someone.
Gee.
Damn it!
Imagine.
What's going on?
What?
A shadow is attacking someone.
If my guess is right,
Oh.
they come every full
Oh,
moon.
hey, we made it down here.
We have to hurry.
They destroyed Mitsuru's bike.
Oh, those bastards, they fucked up the bike.
What in the world?
Moon Shadow has titties.
What?
Mitsuru!
Oh, those bastards, they fucked up the bike.
What's going on? Nothing's working.
You only can do one thing.
They look pissed!
Hey! Isn't that...
Why the hell is she here?
I'm acting. You can tell I'm acting.
Fuka. Moriyama-san?
Wait, what are you doing?
Please, get out of here! It's dangerous! I wanted to tell you I'm sorry.
Wait, that's not a weapon!
I know.
That's interesting.
Mitsuru!
I'm all right. Be careful. Normal attacks won't work on these shadows. And all of our instruments have been destroyed.
Just stay still. Besides,
I can see.
Is that the voice?
I can sense these monsters' weaknesses
The
somehow.
person who's actually competent at this.
for real?
Shame it's a piece of wood.
Mitsuru, let her
Hey,
take your
there's some-
place.
I get it now.
Oh, it gets really bad
Can you
later.
assist the others?
I'll do my best.
I've heard worse voice acting.
Oh yeah, there's worse, but
Mitsuru, we'll take care of this.
compared to most other people in the cast, it's
That's true.
bad. I don't think like anyone knows who her voice actor here is. But I've never seen the name credited.
I'll try and find out the enemy.
See if I remember right. This one's weak to magic. Yep.
Okay, just give me some time.
So does that mean that, that it's vulnerable to being Marin Karen? Or can you not or can you not seduce bosses like that?
Well, I mean, magic in terms of like elements.
Oh, I see.
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
I've been waiting for this.
So did they not, you know, try their things on the other one at any point?
I don't know.
Guys. At least in this case, him focusing both of his attacks on the same person does make some sense.
It has multiple weaknesses. I didn't know I had this kind of talent.
Wow, this boss is not hard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
The enemy has changed. Okay, just give me some time.
Punch him off, Ego. There we go.
Seems to have just swapped.
Oh yeah, that's what it does.
It seems like strike attacks.
This is it. I've been waiting for this.
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
Here's our chance.
Probably use some healing on yourself soon, but you're doing okay. Oh, there we go. Speaking of, healing on yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing with if an ally uses an item, doesn't use it from your like stock.
Oh,
That's kind of wish Juko did that more often. So he has like an infinite supply of medical powder to throw on you.
well, that's actually really handy. Properties changed, this probably won't work. Oh no!
The enemy is down.
Changed to the same thing, bro. Good job.
I made myself more weak to things.
That was amazing.
No, it really wasn't. They were not hard.
Huh?
I was just saying that they weren't
Oh.
hard. That was amazing. They weren't hard. No, it really wasn't. They were not hard. I was just saying that they weren't hard. That was
Are there
amazing.
more of them?
Hard.
Don't worry, it's over.
Then Fuka died.
Are you alright? Yeah. Thank goodness.
Fuka sounds like a drug.
Fuka?
It's all right.
What,
She's
Fuka
just
died?
exhausted.
No, I'm joking. Like she's passed out.
Fuka,
Where did these
We're gonna have to
shadows
kill her.
come from?
From somewhere outside of Tartarus, just like before.
I see.
what are we gonna do about Natsuki? She saw the Dark Hour and the shadows.
Don't worry, she's not like us, so she won't remember any of it.
Oh, how
The
convenient.
good news is, she didn't fall victim to the shadows, even though she obviously heard their call. She should be safe from now on.
But that means she'll forget Fuka saved her life, right? That doesn't seem fair.
Oh, how convenient.
Actually, I don't think it'll matter.
I'm sorry, Fuka. I'm so sorry.
Actually, no, game actually was quite easy.
I think she's learned her lesson.
But if she doesn't remember any of it, how would she have learned her lesson?
Subconscious stuff.
Sure, right. Yeah.
Save and quit now, game. I'm
What does
tired.
lockdown do?
Basically, now you can tell them, hit their weakness.
I guess
Hey,
that would
do
be.
the thing that is not stupid. Thank you.
You didn't have enough trust to tell them to hit their weakness.
Do the thing that is smart, guys. No, I don't trust you
I don't
enough.
trust
I'm
you.
going to do the thing which is stupid instead.
Don't trust what you say. Oh, I know you'll do saying the right thing.
Do the thing that is smart, guys. No, I don't trust
Okay,
you.
now I trust you. I'll do it.
I'm going to do the thing which is stupid instead.
I am such a bitch, Car. That does pose a good question.
It's a valid question.
I can't save here, so I gotta hang out with someone.
Oh no.
The horror.
Oh, God, social activity.
This is just feeding into the theory that Slab Coon is just a robot pretending to be a human.
And I see, I assume that about me. I don't know about him. Like, he's got his own
Socializing
personality.
activity, social activity does not compute. Does not compute.
You're telling me that's not me?
You could apparently compute it somewhat. Socializing activity.
I don't know. I guess I've been doing this for 6 hours.
You could apparently compute it somewhat.
I guess I can show that right quick before we end. The shop where you can fuse personas into things is open.
Oh, cool.
I am ready to stop because it's been 6 hours. The only time last time I went this long was when I first streamed Sonic Adventure, and I did the whole thing in one night.
I do vaguely remember that.
That's why I was so excited to get my Dazzle working right, and I had my Dreamcast right there. It's like, I'm gonna do Sonic Adventure, as in all of it. This lady can somehow fuse weapons with personas. I usually can spend those gems on. You can spend them on items and stuff here. Like really good stuff like the bead chains and SP items.
Okay, so you can get SP items.
I kind of forgot about this whole system here because it's not importable.
Well, then this is useful.
Yeah,
You can actually buy those things slowly.
Yeah, you just need to get a bunch of emeralds, it seems. And cards that will up your personas, like stats and stuff. When you use them. Or confuse weapons.
You can actually buy those things slowly.
Oh, fusing. Attack 1. I don't really care to have it longer. But yes, that's indeed a thing you can do. You can. That's how you make Calcium. A lot of the characters like best weapons in the game, with like certain personas.
Oh, interesting. If you make a full fusion with Orpheus, you can have a small chance to inflict all ailments on attack.
Yeah.
That sounds useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the weapon's attack is 1.
Yeah, but still. If you make a full fusion...
Okay, so... Yep. Cleared another
But yeah,
boss.
I did find a specific guide which lists every single thing. Of course. In case you're interested, I will link it in chat.
I'll look at myself, I guess, later. Whatever.
It's got the entire weapon fusion guide.
I'll look at that later. Let's see. Okay, so that's enough Persona 3 filler stream that lasted way too damn long.
Well, it was good at filling.
I suppose. I'm just tired now.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching it.
For 6 hours, though?
Yeah, sure.
I enjoyed chatting.
Yeah.
Yes, alright.
Granted,
Just
I was
say
not
so.
paying too much attention to the game.
See how much playtime we got. Oh boy, a whole 13 and a half hours.
Well, that means we're like a 7th
Kind
of
of
the way
wasted an
through.
hour though with the. Kind of wasted like an hour with those deaths, so.
Still. We're like a 7th of the way through. Progress!
I'm already halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
I'm already halfway there!
Yeah, about almost 15 hours. Or, yeah, about, don't say over, maybe 6 or 7 of the way there. To about
Go
in
full
game.
bananas with it. So I'm halfway to halfway to halfway to halfway to halfway. I'm never gonna get there. It's impossible.
I hope those that stuck around this late enjoyed watching it. That's it for tonight. Alright. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Well, I'm still here. It's just... I used to talking so long. I need to keep a bottle of water next to me.
But you see, it's a lot easier to commentate when you have someone to actually directly talk to.
Well, yeah, that's something to bounce off with.
Exactly.
Just sitting by myself awkwardly as occasionally spout a bit of trivia or sarcastic comment on the situation.
Yeah, see? This is why group commentary works so much better.
Oh, no thanks for Foul Smoke, just T and Bell. Foul's here too.
Apparently Smoke just wants to say fuck you, Foul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Foul's here for a little
thanks
while.
for you, only thanks for us.
Thanks, T. Bell and the other fucker. Shit. I don't even care. So, shit.
Yeah, I guess the thing I said about this game, like grinding off screen, is a bit weird with how this game
Yeah,
is.
I see what you mean. It's like if there's any grinding to do at the very end of the game, you can do it then, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I can like get things a little. Well, I don't know. It's like probably around the midway point where getting tired becomes less and less of an issue. Then I can just like leave it at Tartarus for a night and just do a bit of all the grinding I can.
Yeah, I suppose that works.
But yeah, like not when they get tired fairly quickly still, and it just seems like not. And plus, you don't really need to grind that much early on.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's like the early bit, it's like you only needed to get to 15, which didn't take that long.
But yeah, when it gets like the mid game where like they don't get tired nearly as fast, then yeah, I can sit and grind for a little while off screen.
Yeah, that should work.
Of course, I still have to show the whole progression, I guess, of the barricade though. That doesn't really matter that much.
Progression of the what?
Like up to the barricade of the area I'm in.
It's randomly generated anyway, so it doesn't really do anything except for the actual bosses.
Just like, hey, we made it. Okay.
It's like every
So-
time. The only thing that you could possibly need to show off is the actual bosses themselves.
You've established 9 of the 20 social links. There are 20 of them.
Not 26?
Nope, 20. I'm pretty sure it's just 20
How
in
many?
this game.
How many Arcana are there? I thought there were 26.
Well, it doesn't have all of them.
Ah, I see.
I just know for a fact the last one is like XX, so it's 20.
Yeah, because I think that there should be 26 of them, I think. Or, no, it's 23, I think.
I know Persona 4 the Golden has a lot more. They hit 0 twice.
What?
Yeah, there's 2. There's the full Arcana, which is 0, and also Persona 4 the Golden adds the Jester Arcana, which is 0.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll be right.
So it's like the Jester is supposed to be like a foil to the Fool.
No, you see, it's like a roulette wheel. He's 0-0.
So I guess every single other game I have is just like, in the background. I have to do an RPG. I have to do an RPG, so I guess I gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
All 100 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the epilogue, most of that probably will be off screen.
But that's fine.
Because it's all dungeon crawl. And some dialogue. So like I just gotta stop before a boss fight.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just stop right before the next bit of actual dialogue.
Like, alright, that's enough.
Although if you're powerful enough, if you're sufficiently powerful, you could just blitz through the dungeon crawling, because you don't have to fight anything unless you actually need to grind for it.
Oh no, you have to grind in the epilogue.
What happens in the
I
epilogue?
guess it's just really well, for one thing, it's an actually higher take a breath. It's an actually higher difficulty than normal mode. One thing, the default difficulty is closer to hard.
Right, but what I'm saying is if you grind all the way up to 99 before you start the epilogue...
Oh, no, the epilogue, everyone gets reset to level 25.
Ah, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, because you have to grind.
I see. Because
it's not, because you can immediately select the epilogue, so it's not connected to your save file.
Ah, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
What was changed to FES? New personas, some social links were altered. Requests, I don't know. Oh yeah, hard mode was added.
Because it needed a hard mode, apparently.
Yep, the epilogue, the answer is this gameplay is approximately 30 hours long.
I will definitely say that this game does not seem like it, at least in the early game especially, it does not seem like it needs a hard mode yet.
Yeah, it's because the hard mode seems to mostly do is up damage primarily.
Oh yeah, that's what I would expect it to do.
And I think some AI is more aggressive, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like it would work in terms of aggression. I guess you could make it smarter about not doing the stupid things.
But no, for a fact
Enemies
that
always hit weak points.
the only Shin Megami Tensei game where I think hard mode changes a lot is frickin' Nocturne, where the encounter rate becomes absolutely absurd. And it's already high to begin with because random encounters.
Oh, great.
Walking.
Well, fuck that game already.
Well, I don't mind it because
Random encounters are terrible. Fuck random encounters forever.
I don't like it, but it's it doesn't ruin the game for me. But yeah, the encounter just becomes obscene in hard mode, and almost every single encounter will be an ambush on you.
Oh, yeah, because that's totally what you want.
Yeah, because more than likely, yeah, it will be an ambush on you, and things at the items shop, which are a number of our important items, tripling cost.
So you have to grind 3 times as long.
Well, for money, and I think you also earn less experience.
Although I suppose those could be artifacts of the higher encounter rate. I was going to say, those could just be artifacts of the higher encounter rate, with the logic that if you're getting so many more enemies, you have to make the things cost more so that you get them at about the same point in the game.
Well, yeah, I suppose, maybe. I'm not sure.
Which you'd think would make sense, but then you think about it more and realize, no, that's really stupid.
What are the hardware differences? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm going to stop restreaming.
Okay.
We should get